Hello and welcome to this another video in programming in C. In this video, we will discuss about the concept of array of pointers. So here is title for this video, that is array of pointers. For learning objectives, by this video, you will be able to understand about the concept of array of pointers. So just let's begin with this video. Well, we know the concept of the arrays as well as about the pointers also. So arrays, we basically know that it is being used upon to store the same type of elements in the one subsequent array. Likewise, for a pointers, it basically holds upon the memory addresses. Now, for creating upon a pointers as well as for the arrays, we need to follow some syntax. And now herein, we will discuss about the how we can create upon the array of the pointers. So earlier, we have discussed about the what exactly is the pointers, how we can create upon a pointer, and how basically the pointers can be used to create upon a string pointer also. But now, what about the arrays? So array of pointer basically can also be prepared upon. We can also make the array of the pointers. So we know the pointer basically it's a variable that will holds the memory address, and usually for the pointers we make it means locate to the specific address or the specific variable. Now for creating upon, like for the if you wants to create upon internal routines, like whenever you want to point at multiple memory locations of similar data types, so for that scenarios we cannot go without using the pointer. That is why we basically require upon the concept of array of pointers. Now for creating upon array of pointers, we need to follow the syntax. Like syntax is pointer type, that is whether it is char, then integer or whatever it is. Then we need to put upon the your star, point star, that is basically like value add. Then we need to put upon the array name, and in the bracket as usual, we need to give upon the size of that array. Now this statement, this syntax will create upon the one pointer which will be holding upon arrays. So array of pointer will be created upon over here. We need to give the type of the pointer. Then we need to give upon the array name, and respectively size of this array needs to be given upon. Now for arrays of pointer, there are certain points we need to remember. The pointer type over here is type of data that pointer will point to. Then array name can be any name which we want to give for array of pointers. Then your corresponding array size, that is what exactly will be size of that array of pointers. So syntax we already seen upon. So we will see upon the one example. Now here we have the one example that how we can create upon the array of the pointers. Now into this we have the certain variables like var1, var2 and var3, right? So into this we have initialized different values like 10, 20 and 30. Now after this we are creating upon the one simple pointer, that is array of the pointer. So into this we have taken upon into star ptr array, that is of 3 size, and into this we have initialized the respective address of those variables. So we know ampersand symbol, it is being used upon to put upon the address of certain variable. That is why we have initialized it ampersand var1, then ampersand var2, then ampersand var3. That means over here we are passing upon the addresses of all the three variables, that is for var1, 2 and 3, and this will be initialized to the respective array of pointer which is called as ptr arr. Now we have now done with the initialization of the arrays, sorry, initialization of the addresses to the respective pointers. Now our next step will be through the loop traversal, we need to basically print upon all the respective values. Now we need to put upon the loops for 3 times. So the loop will run for 3 times. So it will print the value as value of where, that is means at the first specific address. Then we need to print upon the like the number like I plus 1. So for the first time it will be 1. Then star ptr arri, and then correspondingly ptr arri. That means arri means for the first location it will basically print upon the value like 10. Then correspondingly for second one it will print the respective value. So likewise in this format we can basically print upon all the values, and we can also use this array of pointers likewise for the this type of scenarios whenever you want to create it on. So this is the way that how we can create upon the array of the pointers, and this is, you can say, the like one simple example to showcase that how we can use the array of the pointers. So here you can see the output. So values of those variables will get printed once the program will get executed, and the addresses will be given at random. So whatever is the machine address that will be allocated to that variable, that will be showcased over here. So for this, if it is being showcased on my system, on your system, it will be quite different, because every system do have the different addresses, and they do have different machine addresses. So their on output for values will remain the same. So because values will remain same like 10, 20, and 30, but addresses will definitely vary upon from system to system. So this is the way that how we can create upon array of the pointers. So here you can see the memory representation. So into the memory representation, so we can see that where we have a one pointer, that is PTR array, and this point PTR array is means pointing out to the different variables. So for zeroth location, if we'll talk about, so the address which we discussed in the previous one, like the 0 cross 7 triple F, like at the end we have 484. So that will be pointed to the first respective index, that is at the 0th index. While for the first index, we'll point it to the 82488, and correspondingly value is 20 will be stored, because it is pointing to the variable 2. Likewise, for third one, like we have PTR ARR2, that means it will be lying upon on the third index. So it will be showcasing the value as 30. So in this way, the memory representation of these will be working upon, and it will showcasing you the how the respective pointer will be pointing to the different means values. So in this video, we discuss about the concept of array of pointers. So that was all about for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video.